Good morning, good afternoon, good night. It doesn't matter at what time you're watching this lesson. Welcome. In today's class, we are going to learn 3 tips for conversation. And I hope that you pay a lot of attention because these 3 tips will be useful not only in English conversation but also in Spanish conversation. Let's start. Alright, do you have notebook and a pencil ready? Because this is the first tip I'm gonna give you. Give extra information. Give extra information. Do not give just short answers. For example, this is the question. Are you happy for today's class? Now, this is a short answer. Yes, I am. And you have to give more information. For example, yes, I am. I am very happy because I will learn something new. I will learn something new is extra information. And that is the first tip. Tip number 2. Ask follow-up questions. Teacher, what's a follow-up question? Well, a follow-up question is the type of question that follows the conversation. Okay? It allows you to continue talking with the other person. For example, do you remember the last question? Are you happy for today's class? The answer is yes, I am, because I will learn something new. If you stop over there, the conversation is dead. So it's necessary for you to ask another question. For example, do you know what's the topic for today? Or do you like your teacher? I hope you do. So if you ask more questions that are related to the first question, those are follow-up questions. That's tip number 2. Tip 3 and the last tip to have a great conversation, that is show interest. Wow, this is very important, okay? Because it's boring if you talk with someone that is not showing interest to you. Like if I'm on my phone, the person is not listening to you, right? So it's not good if you are not paying attention, if you are not showing interest to the person who is talking to you. So here are 3 examples of phrases you can use to show interest. Number 1, really? I didn't know. Number 2, whoa, that is amazing. Or wow, that's great. And the last one, this is super interesting. These are some examples of words you can use to show interest, okay? Really? Wow, that's interesting. Let know the other person you are paying attention. And that is tip number 3. Now that you know the 3 tips to have a great conversation, let's see and hear an example. Hi, how are you? Hey, I'm fine. What about you? I'm doing great. Nice jacket. Thank you. It was a gift. Really? Was it a birthday gift? Actually, a birthday gift. I like your blouse. Thank you. I really like this color. It's actually my favorite color. Really? It's a nice color. Yeah. Are you going to class? Actually, yes. It starts in about 5 minutes, so I think I gotta get going. Okay. See you around. Bye. See you around. Bye. So that was an example of a good conversation in English. Did you identify the extra information, the follow-up questions, or the expressions that show interest? If you didn't, go back, play again the video, and identify these 3 important tips in this conversation. And remember, practice them. You can practice these 3 tips in our conversation clubs. Be part of them and don't miss the opportunity to improve your English.